Hi guys, welcome to Office Blokes React. I'm Office Bloke Dave.
I'm Office Bloke Mike.
I'm Mr. Brightside.
Mr. Brightside. We are three mystery office blokes that should never be opened. Cracked open like a coconut. We are the Office Blokes. Loads of you aren't subscribed to our little channel, so do us a favour. Just pop down there, pop a little subscribe on there. Cost you nothing. Means the world to us.
Free charge to do that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, and since I've started saying that, the subs are going up a lot more than they were.
Yeah, well done.
So, you're listening. We do appreciate it. 4 mystery doors that should never be opened.
Strange.
I think it's like the lid to...
I think it's a security guy, Jay. There's one.
Just play your CD.
Yeah, put your CD on,
Yeah, I don't get the context of this one at all.
I mean, it could be like a
tomb in a pyramid.
Ah, right, yeah.
Or
type thing.
Doomsday Bunker, or the door to the lid over Chernobyl.
Yeah, maybe. Good shout.
Yeah, let's get into it anyway. 4 mystery doors that should never be opened. Let's do it.
If it's a mystery, though, how would you know what's behind it?
Maybe you don't.
Yeah.
Maybe they just show 4.
You got to open it then, haven't you?
They might just show pictures of 4 doors and just say it's a mystery what's behind there, but you should never open it.
£50. £1.50.
There are countless doors all over the world that haven't been opened for decades or even centuries. The question is why? It seems that nowadays you can open any door you want. The truth is that some doors were sealed for a grave reason, and so far, nobody has found out what treasures and mysteries they hide. Here are 4 doors that keep their secrets all too well. Number 1. The Taj Mahal. The Taj Mahal in India is one of the most romantic buildings in the world. Shah Jahan started its construction in 1631 to honor the memory of his 3rd wife, whom he loved dearly. They had been together for 19 years, but she passed away while giving birth to their 14th baby. Jeez. Yes, I said 14th baby. Shah Jahan was devastated by the loss of the love of his life and decided to memorialize her by building a magnificent tomb. It took 1,000 elephants, 20,000 men, and 20 years to finish the construction of this grand monument.
Wow.
Elephants are known for their building skills. They're great at tiling, apparently.
The design of the palace is very peculiar. The Taj Mahal's 4 130-foot-tall minarets stand at the edges of a vast platform. It might look beautiful, but the main purpose of such placement wasn't aesthetics. In the 17th century, plenty of massive architectural constructions collapsed under their own weight. That's why the Taj Mahal's chief architect placed the towers farther away from the tomb. In addition, he tilted them in such a way that if they fell, the debris wouldn't damage the rest of the Taj Mahal. Besides being a monument to eternal love, the Taj Mahal is also a very mysterious place. It hides numerous sealed rooms where no one is allowed to go. In some photos of the Taj Mahal taken from the riverside, you can notice 2 layers of basements. Just like some rooms inside the palace, they are securely sealed. There are several theories as to why the rooms were blocked at the times of Shah Jahan and have remained closed since then. Some researchers are sure that the sealed chambers were made of marble, which can transform into calcium carbonate if exposed to carbon dioxide. As a result, the marble would begin to chip off. That's why the chambers are sealed and kept out of the public eye. These rooms don't...
Health and safety is a bit of a dull reason. I always think there's some sort of, it's a tomb, or there's gold down there. Or...
Mike's getting excited about that.
I know,
He's time to write up a document.
Just a guy with a high vis and a hard hat on going, nope.
Pen pointing at it.
Got some signs planned in my head as we speak, so don't worry about that.
Have any ventilation either. On top of that, if too much CO2 gets into the basement, it may lead to a collapse of the 4 towers that surround the Taj Mahal. But that's only one of the likely reasons. Another assumption is that Mumtaz Mahal, Shah Jahan's wife, was buried in the Taj Mahal. Those who support this theory are sure that her body is still preserved in the basement of the palace, in the same state she was at the moment she died. Number 2. the Great Sphinx of Giza. There are many reasons why you may have heard about the Great Sphinx of Giza. One of them is probably the mystery of this great monument. First of all, it's the largest monolith statue in the world. It's 66 feet in height, 62 feet in width, and 240 feet in length. According to scientific estimates, this construction was built about 4,500 years ago. The Sphinx itself is a creature you can come across in both Egyptian and Greek mythology. It has a woman's head and a lion's body. When they say the Sphinx is a mystery, that's not just a metaphor, at least when we speak about the Great Sphinx of Giza. It took 100 workers about 3 years to finish the construction of the Great Sphinx. However, some evidence states that the monument was once much more massive than it currently is. Archaeologists discovered huge stone blocks as well as toolkits left abandoned near the site. Interestingly, the workers who built the Sphinx weren't slaves and were fed different delicacies such as sheep and goat meat. But this isn't the main secret hidden by the mighty Sphinx. With the help of a seismograph, researchers discovered 2 rectangular chambers at a depth of 25 feet. These rooms are situated underground, right under the Sphinx's paws. And there is a theory stating that these chambers may contain the mythical Hall of Records. This hall is believed to contain knowledge of life itself in the form of ancient paper scrolls. Some people even believe that the ancient Egyptians managed to document the history of Atlantis, the famous and enigmatic lost continent. Unfortunately, these theories don't have any proof to back them up. Archaeologists believe that the chambers may have 2 entrances, but both of them remain sealed. So far, the authorities have prevented researchers from trying to figure out the mystery of the underground chambers. Number 3.
Interesting one, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Basically the plot of The Mummy. It's just a couple of mummies down there, you'll awaken them, and they'll terrorise everyone.
Let loose. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know. I think it was something down there that was that important. Someone would have gone in by now with some kind of, I don't know, some kind of imaging equipment that'd be able to.
Yeah, they tend to be able to do stuff like that these days, don't they? Did they do that with Tutankhamun? With the tomb, they sort of like did it's like an X-ray or something, did they all to get some information?
Yeah, but then they were cursed. Like all the people that went and died, didn't they?
I'd do it. Well, they're all going to die anyway. Might have been about 103 when he did it. You know what I mean?
That's it.
Yeah, he's cursed. He died yesterday. Yeah.
Just send old people in then.
Yeah, that's right.
There you go.
3. Sri Padmanabhaswamy Temple. Do I get extra credit for pronouncing that? This temple is a real pearl in the Indian state of Kerala. But its beauty isn't the only reason why this amazing construction has gained popularity all over the world. Underneath the temple, there are 6 vaults named A, B, C, D, E, and F. Probably not the original names. The doors leading to these chambers are massive and made of iron. Several years ago, the authorities decided to find out what was hidden behind the doors. It took a surprising amount of work to open the vaults, but it was worth all the effort. In 2011, 5 of the 6 chambers revealed countless treasures to the world. Bags of gold, gemstones, and priceless jewelry decorated with diamonds. The value of everything found in the vaults was estimated at a mind-bending $1 trillion. But what about the 6th chamber? Vault B remained closed, but it wasn't for lack of trying. Many people believe that a fatal curse protects the door leading to this chamber. Hypothetically, this curse can be removed if a saint or sage chants a specific mantra in a proper way. But nowadays, there are nobody can prove the validity of this story. There is also information that Auditor General Vinod Rai told the Supreme Court that Vault B had already been opened, and not just once. He stated that since 1990, people had entered the chamber at least 7 times, and nothing horrible had happened to them. Number 4.
Yeah, you'd think if they open 5 of the other vaults, they'd be able to open the other one.
It seems weird that you just give up
won't be able
on
to
one.
open it.
Especially if you found
Unlikely.
$1 trillion worth of...
You might think, could be another trillion in here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't get that one. I would have thought you'd be able to open
the theory of like snakes and shit
snakes,
like that.
No,
No,
that sounds like just a bit of a story, doesn't it? A bit of
Badmanabhaswamy Tale.
You know what it is?
The curse and all that bollocks.
They opened the other ones, got $1 trillion worth of stuff, and then the tax man went,
No,
how
the dumb
much?
one. The dumb one. He had the key. The guy who opened the other 4 or 5, whatever, had the key, and he fucked off with $1 trillion, and we can't find him with the key.
But I think they opened the other one. They found $2 trillion, and were just like,
Yeah.
Exactly.
Nothing in there. Nothing to see here. Move along.
Say nice.
Curse.
Funny enough, that one was empty. There's
know,
loads in the others, but that one's empty for some reason. Don't know why. But
scary snakes. It's gonna get you. Go away.
Just hiss a little, yeah. I'm not having that.
The first emperor's tomb. In central China, buried deep under a hill and surrounded by poisonous mercury, the first emperor of China, Qin Shi Huang, has been lying undisturbed for more than 2,000 years. The first emperor was a prince of the Qin state. He was still very young when his father died, making him king. That's why the state was under the prime minister's control until Qin Shi Huang turned 22. His biggest ambition was to conquer all 6 of the warring states ancient China was divided into. After he fulfilled his plans, the country was reunited under the rule of the Qin dynasty. The emperor passed away on September 10, 210 BCE. In 1974, several farmers were digging a well not far from Shan, China, when they discovered something highly unusual: a large terracotta soldier. This finding set off archaeological excavations that lasted for more than 4 decades. That first terracotta soldier was just one of several thousand others. Shockingly, each soldier had its own facial features, clothing, and hairstyle. According to experts, there might be up to 8,000 clay soldiers. So far, only 2,000 of them have been excavated. The central tomb, which is supposedly the burial site of the emperor, is yet to be touched. Interestingly, whether or not the mystery of the tomb will be revealed depends not on the authorities, but on scientists. According to archaeologist Kristen Rami, we don't have the necessary technology to excavate the tomb properly. Ancient records speak of how the first emperor created a huge underground city where the ceiling resembled the night sky and pearls were stars. Sima Zhan, the Han Dynasty historian, wrote in his Records of the Grand Historian that in Qin Shi Huang's tomb there were scenic towers and palaces for hundreds of officials. He also added that the place was packed with treasures and rare artifacts. Streams and rivers of liquid mercury surrounded Qin Shi Huang's tomb. The biggest 2 represented the Yellow River and the Yangtze, the major rivers of China. The ancient Chinese were sure that mercury provided them with immortality. But despite this belief, mercury could have been the cause of the emperor's death. The man was so afraid of passing away that he regularly took mercury pills. Mercury rivers are the very reason why scientists are unwilling to explore the tomb. It could be extremely dangerous, both for the researchers and for the environment. The samples of soil taken close to the tomb show unbelievably high mercury contamination levels. So, which of these doors would you prefer to open?
That's it's an interesting one. I thought the mercury thing was just going to be nonsense, like urban legend sort of stuff. But the fact that they've actually tested it.
I was going to say they would have tested it ages ago, probably.
Yeah, a long time. I mean, that one just in general is incredible, isn't it? The terracotta army, all them soldiers there, all different and absolutely unbelievable.
I've seen that before.
Yeah. It's that ridiculously sort of grandiose, isn't it? That there could be up to 8,000 terracotta soldiers there.
Yeah.
It's almost as if if there was tribes, I know there was sort of, I can't remember what they called it, but there was 6 areas of China, wasn't there, that got unified.
Yeah.
But maybe it's like the clans each had their terracotta soldier that was paid as tribute, and there could have been, you know what I mean?
It could have just been a global distributor.
Yeah.
Terracotta soldiers. Go on, mate.
Terracotta Soldiers Inc.
Found the warehouse, haven't they?
Amazon.com.
Yeah, good one.
Yeah, but I fancy going to Kerala in India. It's supposed to be quite nice. It's got it's where all the houseboats are on the rivers and all that kind of stuff. There's a lot of water around there. It's supposed to be really nice. And I know quite a few people from there who kept saying to me, I've got to go. You need to come down and see our town, our city, or whatever.
Yeah.
And I'll go and open the fucking door. Give me the key.
If no one else to do it, I'll do it.
Can we make content out of it?
Yeah. They're all pretty interesting though, to be fair. Probably like to open most of them, really. But I think number 5's been opened already, hasn't it? I think. Or was it number 6?
I get you see why it's
the one that they're saying hasn't been opened.
Well, it's 4 mystery doors, so it's not going to be 5 or 6, is it?
No, but where they have like 6 in a row: A, B, C, D, E, F.
I like the way you said in there as well. Like, these are not the original names.
I know. Yeah, I was thinking that. Did they use our alphabet at that point? I'd like to go to India as well, actually. But I'd rather. I don't want to be in the built up where it's absolute ridiculous.
Yeah, I've been to Mumbai, been to Calcutta. Yeah.
Did you get Delhi belly?
Yep. Been to Delhi. Yeah.
Everyone I know that's been to India.
We're on the last day as well.
Yeah.
And do you know what? I'd tell you what there was in Mumbai. There was a comedy store.
Really?
Yep. Went to the comedy club there, and it was 3 English comedians. Funny enough.
Oh, really?
Wow.
Yeah.
Was it good?
Was it Russell Peters?
They were actually staying in the same hotel as us. So they came back we had beers at the bar and we were chatting with them. And then years later, when I was in Abu Dhabi, one of the comedians, I saw him on the poster and I thought, where do I know him from? And I thought, that's the guy from India.
Yeah.
So I went to the tour manager and I said, I can't remember his name. I said, is he here? He went, yeah, he's just in the back here. I said, send him out a minute. I want to speak to him. When he come out, he went, hey, you're the guy from India. He remembered me.
Yeah, people don't say that to you often, do they?
You're the guy from India. Yeah, funny. Bombay, Mumbai, whatever you want to call it now. He's a fucking zoo.
Yeah.
Busy.
It sounds like it's just absolute bedlam and just
Is it sort of hot all the time there, by the way? Is it that sort of equatorish, is it?
To be fair, when all I wanted to do was get in there and get out. No disrespect to India or anything like. I wasn't there for pleasure.
Yeah, it's work.
I was there for work, so I went to get in and get out.
Yeah.
And they refused me visa. Fucking hell. I was like, God. So I had to go down to the embassy. I'm like, mate, I don't want to live there. 3 days I need.
Yeah.
Give me 3 days. That's it. I'll never come back again. And then they give me something like 6 months, and I'm like. After me applying for like a week or whatever it was first.
They have had trouble with English invaders over the centuries, though, so you might try to colonise the place.
Put me in a nice hotel, a bar,
just
turn up, watch the football,
turn up, stick a flag down, and it's like, this is mine now.
It's mine now.
I'll buy the whole race.
The boss. Nice.
Interesting that, like you say. Hope you guys found it interesting as well. Don't forget, like and subscribe, please. Hit the bell, and we'll catch you on the next one.
Cheers, guys.